Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. Your channel had told you this budget looks unfair. This budget looks a two-state budget instead of an all-India budget. Your channel told you that this budget looks like a very skewed budget towards Andhra Pradesh and Bihar. Now, a lot of opposition leaders also said the same. Ms. Nirmala Sitharaman answered the opposition yesterday in the Rajya Sabha. Let's answer Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman's answers. Let's get right into the show. Now, Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman said that, listen, you know what? What of it? When in your budget speech, do you take every state, right from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, do you take every state and say, she was asking Congress and say that, okay, for Kashmir and Jammu and Kashmir, I am doing this, for Punjab, I am doing this, for Delhi, I am doing this, for Maharashtra, I am doing this, for Gujarat, do you say that? No. She said even Congress doesn't say that.
Maharashtra's name was not taken in the vote on account, nor was it taken yesterday. But does it mean that we've ignored Maharashtra? And I can take the name of so many other different states where we have major projects, one. And second, if the speech does not mention the name of a particular state, does it mean that the schemes of the government of India, the programs of government of India, the externally aided assistance which we obtain from the World Bank and ADB and AIB and so on, institutions such as that, don't go to these states? They go as per a routine, and actually the expenditure statement of the government, the department-wise allocation of the government, clearly item-wise mentions all this.
It is understood that the government of India is working. So what are you guys talking about? Itna kya chilla rahe ho, yaar? We just said some specific states. We didn't want to talk about every state. We are doing everything for a lot of states. Okay. Okay. You see, the problem is, as far as I see it, the problem is the need for the current dispensation, the current government to talk about Bihar and Andhra Pradesh is political. The need does not arise from the need of the country, need of the citizen of the country. हमारे लिए नहीं कर रहे हैं वो. The reason you are talking about Andhra Pradesh and Bihar is because if Narendra Modi has to remain the Prime Minister, continue remaining the Prime Minister and rule for next 5 years, he needs TDP and he needs JDU. TDP is Andhra Pradesh and JDU is Bihar. He has no choice but to talk about them. So, a bulk of the budget spends and time, the speech was spent on how much money are you going to give to Andhra Pradesh and how much money are you going to give to Bihar. How are you going to develop Andhra Pradesh and how are you going to develop Bihar? Is that fair? So was this budget meant for the people of this country or was this budget meant to ensure that the Prime Minister stays in his chair? This is the question we asked. And this is the answer we are expecting from Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman. The money she is talking about and the work that government of India is doing is no favor. It is not coming from anybody's personal bank account. This money that she is talking about and the work that the government of India is doing is thanks to the taxpayers of this country. The work that the government of India is there because we voted them there. They asked us, they came to us, most of them folded their hands and said, please allow us to serve you. So we gave them the vote and they are sitting there. So if they talk about us and then they do work for us, it is not a favor. It is not a favor on us. That's all we say. Then let's understand that and let's be very clear about that. The government of India is service provider to 140 crore of people of this country. That's their job. They asked for it. They interviewed for it. They came for it. They campaigned for it. They got it. So what are we saying? That the government of India will do it, but we don't need to speak about it and all. And, we can just speak about 2 states. Is that fair? Is that fair? Okay. I reacted the way I react is because I have seen the despair of farmers in Maharashtra. And I come from Maharashtra, so I talk about Maharashtra. Therefore, I am not saying that other states there is no despair. Therefore, I am not saying that other states there is no problem. Of course, every state has their own problem, and we are part of one country. We are one country, and we have to take care of every state. But as far as Maharashtra is concerned, farmers are dying. 557 farmers, and I am going to say this every day. 557 farmers in Amravati district alone. Amravati alone has committed suicide. And the good finance minister talks about building new port.
But let me take the example of Maharashtra, for instance. Between vote on account and yesterday's budget, in vote on account and in yesterday's budget, I had not named Maharashtra. I'll take it as an example. Cabinet has, under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi, passed a very important decision. It has taken the decision to set up a very big port in Vadavan in Maharashtra. Did Maharashtra get ignored because I did not mention the name of Maharashtra? 76,000 crores have been announced for that project.
You see, there is a saying in Gujarati, Duke pet ne kute matu. Matlab, your stomach is paining and you are hitting your head. The farmers are committing suicide and you are telling us that you spent 75,000 crores in building a port. We know most of the port are given to whom? So let us not talk about that. Let us not get there. We'll keep that aside. But what are you doing for the farmers? How are you going to ensure that this farmer suicide is put to an end? How are you going to ensure that you try and make Maharashtra drought free? How are you going to ensure that the farmers of Maharashtra makes more profit? Isn't that the current problem, or the government is unaware of this problem? Is the government absolutely oblivious of this problem? That is the question I am asking. Why is the finance minister not talking about it? Why is the finance minister, the government of India, sitting and telling us, listen, farmers, don't worry, we are there. We will help you. We will take care of your problems. Why is that not happening? Why are we not finding a permanent solution for Assam floods? Why are we not finding that? Why are we not using our infrastructure? Why are we not building enough infrastructure to prevent floods in Assam? I have done an entire editorial about it. Please go through it. I'll attach the link. Why are we not trying and doing that? And why is the government not spending 15 minutes of their time to come to the parliament and say that, listen, you know, while we are doing this for our political partners and while we're doing this to remain in the power, we are also doing this for prevention of flood in Assam. Why are we not doing that? Isn't that a problem? And currently, isn't that a big problem? And my last point, my last logic. You are spending money for Andhra Pradesh. You are giving money to rebuild Amravati. Very good. It's our state. So why not? I hope and I pray that we have a fantastic Andhra Pradesh. Who wouldn't? We are all Indians. No doubt about it. But then why not give the same privilege to Telangana? Arey bhai, those state shift hua na? Those state got divided, right? So if you are developing, develop both states. Both states are equally new. Give money to Andhra Pradesh, give some money to Telangana also. And then say, bhai, dekho, it is not political. We are giving it because we want these two states. They split recently. So, give them, both of them money. Let both of them develop. Let both of them make India proud. Let both of them be the best states in this country. You see, both of them are not impoverished states. Bihar, I can understand. Andhra is the 8th most prosperous state in the country. Telangana is 9th. If you want to spend on Andhra, spend on Telangana too. Let them both prosper. Good. Spend on Bihar. Spend as much you want on Bihar. But the fact is, the reason you are spending on Bihar is what I am questioning. Spending on Bihar and spending on Andhra Pradesh is what I am questioning. That's the answer that we expect. This is the point that I wanted to make. You are free to find faults in my argument. You are free to find faults with what I say. And please do comment. Please do write. Let me know your views. If you agree to me, let me know your views. If you do not agree to me, please let me know your views, because it's important that we talk. It is important that people's view are heard. It's high time, actually, people's view are heard. That's the point I wanted to make through my editorial. Till I see you next time. That's tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Before I end, I have very interesting live that I will be doing. Tomorrow, I'm going to do live with actually somebody who I started this channel with, Ganesh Jagtap. I'm going to do a live with him because he's supposed to be a master when it comes to Maharashtra politics. And we are going to establish this fact that Sharad Pawar has actually used Bharatiya Janata Party to make NCP bigger. A very interesting topic. Sharad Pawar, we believe, has actually used BJP, that is Maharashtra BJP, to make NCP bigger. Let us discuss how and let us discuss why are we saying this. This is my topic for tomorrow at 9 p.m. Do tune in tomorrow at 9 p.m. for my live. Till I see you next time. That's, like I said, 10 p.m. tomorrow for my editorial. Namaskar.
Stay ahead with our cutting-edge news app. Instantly access the latest shorts in just 1 minute and breaking news in just 50 words. Download now for a smarter, faster news experience.